And Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith. And joining us this morning is Father Stephen Vrassel with St. Vincent de Paul. Thank you for joining us again this morning, sir.
Good morning, Chad. Glad to be here.
We wanted to talk about your recent trip to the Holy Land. So where did you go and who went?
Well, we had a group of 18 pilgrims and 2 priests, and we were a group made out of St. Vincent de Paul parishioners, my parish, and then St. Bede's in Montgomery. And we went to Israel, the West Bank, and even into the country of Jordan, too.
So talk to us a little bit about the important spots in Christianity and the landmarks. What did you see in that regard?
The #1 spot is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is a church built over the site of Calvary, where Jesus was crucified, and then also the spot of his empty tomb, all inside of one church, because even the Gospels say he was buried in a tomb close by. But in addition to that, there are churches all over marking the lives, not just of Jesus, but also of Old Testament figures. So we went to places in Galilee. We went to Bethlehem, to the Church of the Nativity, where Jesus was born. And even when we were in Jordan, we went to the top of Mount Nebo, which, for those that remember their Pentateuch, the beginning of the Bible, that's where Moses himself saw the Promised Land. He wasn't permitted to enter the Promised Land, but just tremendous places all over, and it really does affect great change in your own faith.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about how this trip impacted you.
Well, for me, it was my 4th time returning to the Holy Land. I was blessed to go in seminary twice because I studied overseas, and then this is the 2nd group that I've led over. And for me, it's always meaningful as an individual, but it's become really about showing it to a group of people and sharing and seeing them encounter these places for the first time, helping them, guide them. St. Jerome, he tells us that St. Jerome tells us that the Holy Land is the 5th gospel.
Wow.
That you are encountering such a powerful testimony to the life of Jesus, just being in these places where he lived, where he died, where he suffered, where he taught, where he performed miracles, that it opens up your experience of the Gospels in such a significant way that he calls it the 5th gospel. Obviously not literally the 5th gospel, but
how would you say this area is culturally different from the United States?
Oh, let me count the ways. No, it's we'll stick to the religious aspect because it's so diverse. Jerusalem itself is a holy city, not just for Christians, but obviously for Jews and for Muslims too, very famously. But in addition to those 3 world religions, you have, even in Christianity, there's a lot of different ways of being Christian, a lot of different denominations.
Oh, yeah.
And so this being the land where Jesus lived, everybody wants to be there, wants to have a part of it, and so there's a bit of tension, and it's a weird juxtaposition because you want to go and visit these sites and to have a edifying experience of the Lord and his just seeing these places, but at the same time there's a little bit of politics between, this group wants this church or this group has the control of this spot at this time, and it's always just sort of a weird experience of humanity.
You mentioned the tension. How do you stay safe on a trip like that in a contested part of the world?
Well, the people who live there certainly want it to be peaceful. And that's not just the Israelis, but also the Palestinians. And there are Palestinian Muslims, but also Palestinian Christians too. We don't go to the places that are particularly dangerous. There's no need to go to Gaza or to the Syrian border or anything like that. But I have never felt safer, actually. The security forces and everything over there, they do an excellent job of protecting you because they have a vested interest in it too. So a lot of times people wonder, is it safe to go to the Holy Land? Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad you had a good trip and glad to see you back safely. Father Stephen Vrassel with St. Vincent de Paul in Mobile, thank you for joining us for this edition of Faith Time.
Thank you for having me.
And News 5 this morning will continue after the break.